Okay, everybody, I did a video yesterday on this subject right here. Had everything out just like I do now. I did a short video, if y'all remember yesterday. It was tactical utility knives for everyday carry. And I said, watch the overhead video. I deleted the video. So what I'm doing today, I'm doing it again, setting up the camera. And this is, a subscriber had requested, or he asked what I thought were good tactical utility knives for everyday carry. Nothing real big and nothing too small. So I thought most of these I used at my work, and you'll see the wear and tear. I showed them yesterday in short videos, okay? But what we're gonna do is an overhead shot of all of them, and I hope that helps you out. I forget your name. I hope you're watching, and forgive me for yesterday, but let's get the camera set up before I forget or delete it again. Okay, everybody, this is what I had out yesterday, and I went through each one of them. And if you'll see some of these, I did short videos on them because they came from this pile. Now, since I did the video yesterday, I deleted it. I did add one more to this list. I forgot I had used this a couple of times, but I'm going to go through them quickly. What it is, these are, the question was, what would I recommend for a tactical knife? He was looking for something tactical, but yet a utility knife, something you could use. It's something that you can carry. So at my workplace, people have asked, what did you do? I was maintenance, heavy duty maintenance, off the oceans, exposed to salt. I always say that. Really, it's just harsh conditions. And you could see the wear and tear on these. They were my tool. I was maintenance. And I was maintenance alone. I supervised the vendors that came on the property, like landscapers and all that stuff, but I did this stuff on my own. And I carried these knives. I carried 3 knives, and one was a fixed blade, and this is the perfect size. I can't go carrying a huge K-bar to do the work. I'm around guests, homeowners, and you just can't be carrying a huge K-bar. Okay, so these were like the perfect size, non-intimidating. So with that said, let me hurry up and get to the point. Okay, here's the SOG Seal Pup. I showed the one yesterday. I showed was one in the molded sheath. This is a leather sheath that I made for this one. This is a custom leather sheath, but yeah, this is a great, you can see this one I've used. Great utility knife, tactical knife. This is it. And the Seal Pup, this powder coat finish, they do such a great job. This Osage steel, I love Osage steel. I absolutely love it. It really holds up, man. Because I got different steels here, by the way. A 1095 CPM S35VN steel, SK5. What else I got? Anyway, Osage steel. And I love these steels. I do not own any super steels in my collection. I don't need them. These are great. So that's the Seal Pup. This is the Cold Steel SRKC. Now I haven't used this as much because I got this after I retired. In another week, it'll be a year since I've been retired. Can you believe that? So I didn't really get a chance to use this at work, but yeah, this is that size. See it with the Seal Pup? That's SK5 steel. This is the K-Bar short. Now you recognize I did short videos on them. So this is 1095 Harker Harbison. This is a great size. Most of my knives here I'm showing you have serrations. I need the serrations. I needed them for work, for cutting roots. I've been known to cut irrigation pipe, super thick 1-inch poly rope, and the serrations is a saw. Just treat it as a saw. So I got me a saw at my side, and I got me a knife cutting edge, a real nice cutting edge. That's the whole thing on that. Now, this is the one I didn't have out yesterday, and it needs to come out here. This is the Seal Strike. You see where I've used this. This was a nice carry at work. Serrations, really nice grip. Got the back end there. That's Aussate steel. I'm saving one for last as a reason. Okay, this is the SC4. And I had a nice conversation, back and forth comments with somebody, was asking the reason why I believe I had a lot of corrosion, not a lot, but you know, I got corrosion, was I worked 99% of my time at work was outside. I'm talking in the heat, just in the cold, everything. And I'm off the ocean, so the way I figured I got so much rust, had to really maintain it, was between the sweat and the salt air and the salt water and around chemicals is why I had to really maintain these during the day. But yeah, that's the SC4. Now you see the sizes? So it's a fantastic question, and when I look at these, I get to thinking about it. Man, I was on it. This size is very comfortable for me. This is the Gerber Strong Arm. This is a 428C steel. I have no problem with 428C. Absolutely no problem with these steels at all. This was really good during wet tropical weather. You know, I was tying down things, prepping for the hurricane. This rubberized handle was just fantastic. And yeah, a lot of use on that. I worked there 8 years. So you can see I put the wear on them. Here's the SOG pillar. This is CPM S35 steel, the Cerakote finish. Now I had yeah, this is a great one, USA made. That's one of the best knives that SOG came out with in a long time. Here's the Tops Mil-Spy. I didn't use it that much. I wanted to because it had a really nice thick stock on it. A little bit, you know, I thought I could do a little bit more with it, but it is a little bit weighty. These are nice weights right here. You know, I'm carrying this all day long, and then sometimes I have to throw over my shoulder my tool bag. By the way, a great tool bag, I use the range bag. A bag you use for the range, yep. Shoulder harness, carry it that way. People also look at you when you're carrying around a range bag. Just a little laughter there, I hear you. This is the Mil-Spy 5, 1095 high carbon steel. And this is probably getting, yeah, that's getting a little bit big right there. And now my most used one, and for the subscriber, I explained to him this morning, he says, what do you do for a living? Maintenance. This knife I used since it was released. Was that 20 and 21? And this is CPM S35 steel with a Cerakote finish, made in USA. I made custom micarta scales for this. Okay, you can see I've used that too. I took them off after a while. They were great, it was comfortable, but this was really better, gritty for wet conditions. And there's the wear on it. And somebody asked, what did you do for a living? Maintenance, but this is my tool. So when I'm out there walking the property, if I have a water line that's broken or whatever, I grab something. If I gotta cut roots away, whatever, branches, yeah, I get out there on the ocean, the beach, right there at the walkway going up. I got some issues. I got this. Now, not too long ago, I did a video, somebody pulled it up. I guess it was a while back, maybe a year ago. I was underneath the house doing some work, and I didn't want to come crawling back out of the house, underneath the house on my belly. So I use this part. I've always been asked, what is that for? I have no idea. But for that particular day, I pulled a nail out. Yep, that was my nail puller, so it worked for me. I guess you could use it to hang up something or thrash some cord on it. I really don't know. I really don't. That question's been asked. Everybody's got a different answer for it. But I talked to some head people at the time before they were bought out, and actually they didn't know. So there you go. That's the SOG Seal FX Blackout. Okay guys, these are the knives. They're tactical / utility knives for everyday carry, and these are the ones that I used at my work that I actually carried. I'm gonna set that one off the side because I didn't use it that much, and I'll set this off to this side because I didn't use that much. I didn't use this at all because I retired. So there you go, right here. And I already did short videos on them yesterday. If you want to take a look at them, you'll see yesterday, except for the Seal Strike. But I did short videos with the specs and all that. Okay, I hope this helped. I don't want to delete this. Okay, y'all take care. Sog out.